The National Weather Service are working to make sure the watches and warnings they issue are as clear as possible.
They've made some changes that will begin this winter, and First Alert meteorologist Caleb Saylor explains.
Heat, extreme heat, flood, flash flood. The National Weather Service issues alerts for dozens of different weather hazards, but keeping track of exactly what each alert means is difficult. This is where something called the Hazard Simplification Project comes in.
We were getting feedback from partners and users and the public that our hazard program was complicated and sort of confusing. So a lot of the feedback was that we needed to simplify.
The project began back in 2014 to learn more about which changes make sense and which ones don't. And at the beginning of October, some changes were made to cold weather alerts. Wind chill advisory will now be known as cold weather advisory. Wind chill watches and warnings were consolidated to extreme cold watches and warnings. And we've already experienced the consolidation of the freeze and hard freeze hazards. Meteorologist Mark Steinwedel says the cold alerts were based on apparent temperature. In other words, the feels like temperature. They decided the term extreme cold made more sense.
All the studies came back that, obviously cold is cold, no matter the wind. However you get to minus 25, it still has the same danger to the public regardless.
Throughout the project, Steinwedel says they've reduced the number of alerts by 30 to 40%. And the wording is simpler. That way, people can easily understand the biggest risks to them.
I think we've had positive feedback on that, and also on the simplifying message, because we've reduced the wordiness and have gotten more to the point in that bullet format, and we've had positive feedback on that.
In Fort Wayne, Caleb Saylor, 21 Alive News.